Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I am going to show you how to make this blouse. It is very simple. So if you're new here, welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, welcome as well. Let's get to it. This is the fabric I intend to use. If I draft on this fabric, you will not see the lines, so I'll be using this paper. But if you want to draft directly on your fabric, what you have to do is to fold your fabric into two first, and then you can follow me this way. So guys, I have drawn this line. This is the starting line. From this line, I am going to measure 27 inches. Mind you, if you're drafting on your fabric, ensure that this place is on fold. Now here is my 27 inches. After doing that, I'll mark the length of my top. I want the length to be 27 inches, but I'll add a band of 2 inches. So I'll mark 25 inches. So guys, this right here is the box that I need to work with. On the end of the line, which is the 27-inch mark, you come down by about 3 inches, okay? And then you connect your 3-inch mark to this green line. Just like this. So this is going to be the shoulder line. Now for the neckline, my shoulder width is 15 inches. I'll deduct 1 from that and I'll mark 14 inches. From this green line, which is the part on fold, I'll mark 14 inches on this slant line. So my neckline is from here up to here. Now for the sleeve part, this area is going to be the first sleeve opening. So measure around your wrist. That is where the sleeve would end. My wrist is 10.5. 10.5 divided by 2. I have 5.25. Then I'm going to add extra 0.5 inches for seam allowance. Now this is my sleeve opening. Alright, come inward by about 1 inch and leave it like this for now. For the other sleeve, come upward by about 2 inches, and then from the 2 inch you're going to mark what you marked there. That is 5.25, which is the round arm divided by 2 plus extra 0.5 inch for seam allowance. After doing that, you come up by about 3 inches. Okay, now let's leave this also like this. Now on this line, which is the length of the dress, you get your hips measurement. My hip measurement is 40 divided by 2, that is 20. But because this fabric is stretchy, I am going to deduct about 2 inches from what I have. Then plus 0.5 inch seam allowance. Now what I'll do is to connect this to here like this, okay? And then for this part as well, I am going to curve it to meet up with this, okay? Okay, so guys, this is what I am cutting out, right? So after this now, I am going to cut out a band, 2-inch band for this part. So this will complete my sleeve. I'm also going to cut out a 2-inch band for this part. This will also complete the length of my blouse. And then a 2-inch band for here. This will also complete my sleeve for this area. Okay, and this is going to be the neck region. But for ease of adding a facing, instead of just cutting it straight like this, you can curve it a little so that you'll be able to add your facing easily. So I'll cut this out, okay? Remember, this part is going to be on fold. Now I'll cut it on the fabric. This is my fabric. This place is on fold. Now I'm going to place the pattern on it and I'll cut everything out. So when I'm cutting out, I'll cut 0.5 inch above here, 0.5 inch beyond here, 0.5 inch below here, and 0.5 inch below here. That is going to be the joining allowance for the band, the seam allowance for the shoulder, and then for the neckline as well. Notch this area. That is where the neckline would end, right? Now I'm going to cut out the band. Alright guys, so I have cut out the facing and the band. I'll be using the same fabric. So for the facing, I cut out the same thing, just that it's a little longer. Now what I'm going to do first is to sew the facing, right sides facing each other, right? You may not use a facing. If you don't want it, you can just turn it 2 times and sew. So I'm going to sew this round up till here. Okay, after that I'll sew the neckline as well, 0.5 inch seam allowance. Leave this place unsewn. That is going to be the first sleeve. Then I'm going to sew like this, 0.5 inch as well, down here. Leave this place unsewn. This is the opening, the hip area. Then I'll sew like the 0.5 inch up to here as well. So everything will be closed except here, here, and here. Alright. Now I've also cut the band. This is the band for the hip area. Fold it like this. The length that I have is 2 inches less than what I have here. You know it's a band, so it has to be a little firm at the hip area. That's why I did not cut the same thing. But the width is 4.5 inches. By the time I fold it, I'm going to have my 2 inches band. Okay, so I'll sew it like this, 0.5 inch. For the sleeve as well, fold it like this and sew 0.5 inch. The other one, right side facing, and sew 0.5 inch. Then after doing all that, I'll come back and show you how to fix it to the blouse. Alright guys, so I have sewn the neckline and I've understitched it. I've also sewn all these parts. This is the only opening I have. The air, here, and then here. Now this is one of the bands for the sleeve. I've sewn it this way. Now I'm going to fold it this way. Alright, fold it into 2 and then I'll attach it to the sleeve. So turn your fabric to the right side. The folded part will go in. So I'll put the sleeve in like this and I'll begin to match. Seam allowance to seam allowance. Then I'll sew round with a 0.5 inch seam allowance. I'll stretch it if there is a need so that it can accommodate it. For the hem, I'll do the same thing. Fold it into 2. Put it in and begin to match it. Okay, and then I'll also sew it. So that's what I'm going to do to both sleeves and the hem. Thank you very much for watching. I hope it was helpful. Please like, share, and subscribe. See you next time. Bye.